Hello, it's Jamie and Marcus here.
What's up, everybody?
And we have a new name, don't we?
We think we have a name.
We think we have a name for our podcast.
Yep. Test of Time.
Yes.
Time like the herb, Thyme.
Yes. Love, passion,
and
hustle in the restaurant industry.
Yep. Love, passion, and hustle.
Yeah.
That seems like all we do.
Love, passion, and hustle. Yes.
Lots of hustle.
I would agree. Lots of hustle.
Hustling comes first.
Yes, it probably did. Well, we love what we do, which makes us have the passion to run the restaurant and to have the hustle. So
yeah.
No, I think it's in the right order.
Yeah, I think it is. Well, yeah.
That's the kind of day we're having.
Yeah.
Love, passion, and hustle.
So episode number 7.
Yes.
Of Test of Time. And we got that name from a Facebook comment.
I think we got the name and we got pieces of the name, and then we put it together to kind of make the name.
Yeah.
So thank you to everybody who helped us find a name.
Yep.
Because we kind of put it out there to give us ideas, and then we formulated the idea.
Yep. So this officially, as the time of us recording this, still isn't launched yet.
We still haven't launched it.
Launched it yet. So we're a few episodes ahead, thank goodness.
I think that's what we're trying to do.
That's what we're trying to do, yeah.
Yes.
But we just celebrated our 20th anniversary.
No, our 20th New Year's Eve.
20th
our 19th anniversary.
19th full anniversary.
Right. Well, it goes every year, right?
Is that what it does?
Yes.
Always have to count on my fingers.
When you're born, the day you're born is not your 1 year anniversary. It's the full year, and then it becomes your 1 year anniversary.
Become 1 at 365 days.
Right. Right.
So then 2000, we opened
4 would be our 20th anniversary. So 24, because we opened in 04.
See, so I always have to count with my fingers here. So
okay, so let's count.
Can we count with my fingers?
Go ahead.
Okay, so New Year's Eve 2003 was when we opened.
Mm-hmm.
So 2004, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22.
22.
22.
22.
19
so it's 19
years. Okay, 19. Okay, it's 19.
Yes, because we're in our 20th year.
You're in our 20th year.
Yes.
Okay.
So, again, this is the kind of day that we're having.
We settled that pretty quickly.
We sure did by figuring it out. So we are in our 20th year of business. Our 19th anniversary was just celebrated on New Year's Eve, but it was our 20th New Year's Eve. And so we've been at this for quite a while. We have a lot of experience, we think.
So how do we deal with
each other,
the marriage part and the business part? How do we deal with the marriage part? How do we deal with the relationship part? Because today has been a challenging day.
Today's been a challenging day. So
I left you at the gym alone.
And then you came back.
I came back. I had to go for a run, let off some steam.
Yes. So, not every day is going to be a perfect day. And that's kind of what I have always said. We both have how we feel about certain situations. Today hasn't even been about business. It's been a bit more about our relationship.
And it started yesterday.
And it started yesterday.
Rolled into today.
Right. Because we never resolved it and we didn't communicate and we didn't have a conversation about it, is how I feel.
And I feel, in my point of view, is that it was so stupid we should have even had a conversation and we should have even had an issue to begin with.
But if we need to communicate, we need to communicate. So communication is very important. And that is one thing that we've always talked about, is communication, not only with us, but with our staff, with our children. Communication is very important. So if one of us is having an issue, we should communicate about it.
Yes.
So whether you're having it or I'm having it, we should still communicate about it.
Yes.
Wow.
For how long should we communicate for it?
Until we feel better about it.
How about if I feel better right away and it takes another?
But it's not about.
Okay, let me rephrase this. How about if one person feels better right away and the other person just takes a couple hours to feel better?
Then you still need to communicate about it
for a couple of hours about it.
Better.
for
Well,
a
it
couple.
depends.
Depends.
I think we spent 15 minutes on it this morning and then we felt better. But again, it wasn't, I'm resolved. It's resolved. We just have to love each
It
other
just
and move on.
keeps popping back up here and there.
Because that's just what happens.
So we're both on edge.
Right.
We're both on edge. And if we say something, look somewhere, look something, you rolled your eyes. I didn't roll my eyes.
You did.
I'm just saying. It's an example. It's an example.
So now we know we just come on here and we come on our podcast and we just start talking and we resolve it. Because you're smiling more than you have since we started this conversation.
All morning.
So there you have it.
And
Look,
it's
my cheeks are all red.
It's 12:30. Yeah, I've had smiled this much all morning.
Right. So there you go.
Okay, so this is good therapy for us, this show. End of show, huh?
End of show.
End
Is
of
that
show.
the end of the show?
No, we need to go on for another 10
No.
minutes or so.
Anyway, so relationships are hard. You're not going to have always the same agreement. Would you agree with that? You're not always going to agree on how you resolve it, how you get through it. And it's the same thing with business. It kind of goes kind of hand in hand, right? We don't have a lot of disagreements when it comes to the business end of things, but sometimes our emotions take over and things bother us.
Yes.
And it's emotions. That's all it is. It has nothing to do with not loving each other, not being there for each other. It's just emotions.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Yep.
And we take things the wrong way.
Okay, so
You're like speechless today.
How have we what would be your advice to business partners or couple opening a restaurant as far as defining their boundaries or their area of expertise? Because we don't need to talk about everything that we need to make a decision upon.
No,
I just know there's certain things like
we both kind of have our own separate things we make decisions on.
We do.
And then if we need each other's opinion, then we kind of talk about it. We talk about it and then we come up with a decision together. Would that be accurate?
Yes.
But one of the things that I think kind of goes with those two, right? You have what you deal with, I have what I deal with. And my joke to you, right, today has been, well, if you want to stay up late and close the computer and close the system, then you do that. But I know that's not your job. I know that's not what you do. Just the same that I don't do certain things, right? There's certain things we don't do
right
in the business itself.
Right. And there's an issue with so I like to go to the gym early in the morning, 6:30, 6 o'clock. If I could go to the gym,
right,
I would go.
But
I like to go with you,
right?
And you're not really ready till 7:15.
So why is that?
Because you need more sleep than I do.
I do.
You need more sleep.
I do. Women tend to need more sleep than men do in a typical.
So I'm having a problem understanding that.
Right. And you also went to sleep an hour before me, even though you were up when I got upstairs. You went upstairs.
The dog woke me up.
Sorry, you went to bed.
The dog woke me up right away.
Okay.
I barely got to sleep. I was wide awake when you got home.
You were still in relaxation mode. You were laying down. You were sleeping. I was not. I was busy working.
Okay. That was last night. That was one instance.
Okay.
If we go to bed at the same time, I
still need more sleep though.
You still need an hour and a half more sleep than me.
I do. I need more sleep.
So that I'd say I don't understand.
Women need a little bit more during certain times of their life. In fact,
their whole life or certain parts of their whole life.
So we won't say women. I'll just say I need more sleep than most.
So I was going to say who's defining that women need?
I'm defining that I need more sleep. I need 8 hours of sleep. Like know that for me to really function, I need 6 to 8 hours.
And I love taking a nap in the afternoon.
Right.
I don't do it often. I don't do it often. Let me tell you something. If I can go take a 20-minute nap, I'm all over a 20-minute nap. I'm like, this is fantastic. This is amazing. So I invite you to take a nap with me. Get up earlier with me and take a nap.
A nap doesn't help me like that, though. A nap makes me not want to get out of bed for the rest of the night. Because that's just
Even at 4 o'clock, 3 o'clock?
even at 4 o'clock.
It's like I'm yawning a little bit right now. I could take a nap right now.
Yes,
I
you
could.
could.
20 minutes
But
right
so
now.
we kind of missed. So we've jumped around so many times right now.
We're talking about what's frustrating us in our in our business marriage relationship. So we're unlike other business partners because when you're a couplepreneur, you start the day together, you end the day together.
And you're together.
Regular business partners say, "Good night, Jack. Good night, Bob.
And they go.
See you tomorrow." Right? And they
Right.
go to their families, right? But we say, "I'll see you at home. I'll see you in bed.
Where it's
I'll
time
see
to
it
go. Let's
in the
go
morning.
home.
In the morning, I'll see you at the office."
Right.
So it's a little different
It's a
dynamic.
little different dynamics.
So
Communication. It all boils down to communication.
yes,
Every single part of it.
yes.
And honestly, the last couple of days, we have not had a lot of time to sit and communicate with each other.
So could you communicate to yourself that you need less sleep? Since
No.
communication's key.
No, you're trying to fix me instead of solving the communication problem.
I know, because communication, sometimes you need to communicate better to ourselves.
No, I know what I need.
You know what you need?
I need to sleep 6 to 8 hours. And we didn't go to bed until almost midnight last night, right? And 6 o'clock in the morning is way too early for me to get up. That's only 6 hours.
Okay. All right.
So I knew that getting up at 7, because we talked about it last night, I will get up at 7 and we'll go to the gym by 7:15.
All right. So we need to.
So you were just disappointed.
Okay, I have an idea.
I wasn't up at that time.
I have an idea. Why don't we go to the gym at night?
No.
Why not?
Because the gym closes.
Why don't we work out at night somehow?
Because we like the gym.
Why don't we find a gym that's open 24-hour?
Because I'm not driving 30 minutes to go to the gym at 11 o'clock at night.
So you're unwilling to work with my
No, you don't like that
my
idea.
compromise.
If that's what you want to do, I'll try it, but
You'll try it. Okay, great.
I'll try.
Great. We'll try. We'll join one of those gyms and
I'm not joining another gym. There's a gym 2 minutes away from us.
Okay.
You just need to be able
What time is our gym open till?
9.
That's at 9 o'clock.
That's it.
9 o'clock. When I worked in Colorado, there was a key gym I was a member to.
It was open 24 hours.
And you just had the key and you had the code and you just went in and worked out all night. We used to finish work at the Broadmoor.
So you are having a problem with compromising with me. We've gotten this communication down. You don't want to compromise. You want it to be the way you want it to be.
I like to go to the gym early.
You just started going to the gym 4 weeks ago.
And I realized I like 6:15 in the morning. I like to get up at 5. I like to be in my office, and I like to go
in the office this morning.
5:40-ish.
Okay.
5:40-ish.
Okay.
All right. So now that we revealed all of our secrets, how to successfully be married and own a restaurant together, I think we can help lots of people. I think this episode is going to go viral, and we're going to help. Oh my gosh, couples are going to say, we need to go in business together, and look how happy they are. Love, passion, and hustle. Do we want to do that the test of time?
32 years later, we're still having the same discussions that we had. But we did just resolve something.
We did. I'm not sure we're really helping anybody. But we've kind of worked through helped us. We can work through our issues. Okay, so great communication.
I think communication is really the key. And having a discussion rather than
seriously, like what happens if I'm dead stuck at going to the gym at 6 and you don't want to get up till 7?
You're gonna have to go by yourself. So it's not going to be an activity we're doing together. And that's what we'll have to face. Because I'm used to going to the gym by myself. I've been doing that for years upon years. I've been going to the right.
And I'm used to running by myself.
We're used to that. What we were trying to do was find the activity to do together.
I thought we'd be this great New Year's couple that hits the gym at 6 a.m. That's just like, Instagram influencers at the gym and then come to the restaurant and just be like, that's what I was just envisioning for the new year. That's all.
Okay, well,
So that's all.
guess you're not going to get that. I
Okay.
guess your first, they say by January 14th, all of your New Year's resolutions are out the door. So it's January 3rd and it's out the door already. So,
I'm still going to the gym.
and so am I. It just isn't together like we wanted to do.
So I heard that a good business plan is to open up a gym for the first 2 weeks of the year and then turn it into a wine bar.
Yeah, you heard that.
They just have a membership to the gym and then to the wine bar. Just you roll your membership into the wine bar.
I just saw something that we're sitting at a bar together and I say, I love you. Right. And you say, oh, that's so nice of you. And I'm sitting there drinking a glass of wine and I say, what? I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to the glass of wine. Anyway, we have to compromise. And that's I think that kind of boils down to what your question was at the beginning. How do we work together?
How to work together.
And compromise and communication are two extremely important.
But remember that that's who did we hear that speaker that one time saying compromise, and there should be no, was that one of our mastermind meetings? And it was like, there should be no compromising, because what if you went to the store and I like the black shoes and you're like, well, honey, you look better in the brown shoes. Let's compromise. I'll buy one black shoe and one brown shoe. This speaker was saying compromise doesn't work, because if that was the case, right? I'd be wearing 2 different color shoes. A lot of men out there would be wearing 2 different color shoes.
Great compromise. You go at 6, I go at 7, and we stay together. That's the good compromise. You stay for 2 hours instead of 1.
For 2 hours. How about if instead of me at 6 and you at 7, why don't we just do 6:30 and do a test run and see how that goes?
Because then I have to be up at 6, and that doesn't work for me.
Not even a half an hour.
I can try it, but I have to go to bed earlier.
How can I help you go to bed earlier?
You don't want to know how you can help me. So here's the thing. Our daughter is having a baby. She isn't working as much, right?
Mm-hmm.
She usually closes the bar almost every night, and I'm helping close the bar because we don't have anybody to do that right now. I can train people how to close, but until that gets taken care of, right? Then we
don't have enough closers right now.
I'm just making sure that everything is done properly because it makes my job easier in the morning. So if you want to stay and close a couple nights a week, because it's really only Monday morning and Friday morning.
So why don't we just close an extra day?
No,
I don't want to close any more days.
No.
Okay. So I want to open more days and you don't want to open more days.
So it's really only 2 mornings that we have to worry about that.
Oh, okay.
It's really, right?
Right now, okay.
Because we're closed Tuesdays and Wednesdays at the restaurant.
Yep.
So nobody's closing those days.
Yep.
So we can go to bed earlier on Tuesday nights and Wednesday nights.
We go to bed like 8-ish, 8:30.
Maybe. Probably not, because I know you.
Yep. I have my coaching call on Tuesday nights. It doesn't end until 8:30, 9 o'clock.
So we are compromising.
Okay, good. So I think this show deserves a follow-up to see how our 6:30 time works.
Well, no, because some mornings it's gonna be 6:30, some mornings it's gonna be 7. I already know I'm gonna fail. So
I sure know you're gonna
fail. Like to get up and get out of bed. I like to lay there and relax for a few minutes and meditate.
Is that what you call it?
Mm-hmm.
That's what you call it.
I just get to lay there
and scroll on Instagram.
Sometimes that's
send me recipes.
Yeah. So that's my time. I go through and I look up gym routines.
Okay.
And I'm looking up recipes for new drinks, and there's relationship stuff on there.
Okay. All right, good. All right. So yeah, back to, I think we inspired a bunch of people to get in business together, some couples. But seriously, like, we are very blessed to be able to spend all day together.
Do you believe that?
I believe that.
Okay,
That's really what started this whole show, is because this comment that I saw on Facebook. Like, I would not imagine trading a work schedule to be away from you for 8, 9, 10 hours a day and then come home to you and have you maybe doing an odd different shift or somewhere else where we're running just passing each other, right? We're just passing each other and really not, spending any time together.
Right.
Granted, a lot of the time we spend together is not quality time, but we're together.
We don't get a lot of quality time together.
Right.
I mean,
we
we
get
do
date
each
nights, we get a lot of stuff like that.
occasional.
But a lot of it's like, did you pay that bill? Did you pay this bill? Did you do
Right,
this?
did you do that?
Did you do the email yet? Did you do
Right.
that? Did you do that? So we're back
So
and
it's
forth.
it feels
Right.
like we're bickering with each other because did you do that? Did you do that?
Right.
When realistically it's just we're making sure that it's getting done. And
Getting
it's the
done.
way that we're saying it sometimes to each other that we have to remember.
Yep.
So,
All right.
but communication, I think it boils down to communicate with your partner, whether it's your spouse or your partner in
Business
business,
partner
business
or your
partner,
employees.
or your employees. Communicate,
Communicate.
and that is really, really, really important. And yeah, so
Great.
that should be our word of the year is communicate.
Communicate.
I picked my words, but we can talk about that on the next episode.
We sure can.
Absolutely.
All right, everybody.
All right.
Have an amazing day.
This
And
is Jamie and Marcus.
Test of time.
Love, passion,
And hustle.
and hustle
In
in
the
the restaurant industry.
Restaurant tours.
Restaurant-
Something. We're working on it.
We're
Tagline.
working on it.
We're working on it. So let us know what you
Anyway.
think.
Have a great day.
All right, everybody.